Dang, if I could convince him I like this place. Used to have good times here. Used to be movies, basketball, places to hang out. Hey, remember Linker?
How old was he anyway?
Well, he had a car, so he must have been 17 anyway. 17 years old in the 8th grade. Man, did we tease him? I remember this one time. He was putting some moves on a high school girl down in the square, right? And one Saturday afternoon. And we was tagging along after making jokes about him and her. So he turns around real slow and grabs me up by the shirt, right off the ground, I swear, and looks me in the eye and says, "Be punched." Right? Right? And he was always saying that. He was always saying, could be this, could be that. Every day in lunch line, he'd look at it and say, could be food.
How do you remember all that stuff?
Could be genius.
You know what I remember? It was your last year in math class, Mr. Rice. Old Lincoln throws a piece of eraser and it gets him right in the eye as he's turning around. Wasn't sure what Rice was going to do, but he just stands there and he stares at Lincoln. And he says, real calm, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I thought as a child, and I acted as a child. I became a man. I put away childish things.
I remember that.
I crushed Lincoln. Quit school right after that.
So what do you think, Preach? Is it childish to want it back the way it was in the neighborhood?
Yes, without these bombed-out buildings, without these damn wild punks running around ripping everybody off. People being afraid to go out at night, being afraid to go out on the subway, being afraid to talk to each other, being afraid to look at each other, man. You know, if I was to go up to someone and say, why, you know what they would tell me? They would say, well, that's the way it is. Like, I look at my old man, I'm supposed to say, well, he's getting up in here, so I gotta expect some mugging to come his way. I can't buy that. People should have a little pride. People should want to band together. Preach, you don't know how many times, man, I just want to throw open my window and say, hey, you leave those people alone down there. I'll come down there and kick your ass. Maybe all that's just one of those childish things I gotta learn to put away.
Put away that anger, Case. It's only gonna eat you up in the long run. Lord knows I love this place. Yeah, me too. You could be insane.
Son, when I was 10 years old, I saw my father get beat up at a picket line. You always think of your father as the strongest man in the world.
No, Dad, don't talk like that.
I wanted to kill those scabs. But that would have been just as wrong. What are you supposed to do? I got no right to tell you how to live your life. I don't live here but 8 weeks a year.
You got a right.
The way this neighborhood's changed worries me. But what really worries me is you might change with it.
It's gonna be all right.
Oh, that's great.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that's because they build them Irishmen tough at the factory.
50,000-mile warranty.
Or a week in the Bronx, whichever comes first.
He's a case, his dad's a case, they're all hard cases.
Hey, what about some service? Give me the usual.
What do you have?
The usual. A double cheeseburger and a large coffee. Regular.
Next time you come in, why don't you place your order at the counter like everybody else?
I got a half an hour to both the burger and some coffee. You want me to eat it down there with them too? Huh? With the bums and the junkies, with the scum?
My father's scum?
Look, pal, don't lay your father getting bopped on me. What do you want from me? The 3 million people ride those trains every day. There's 700 miles of track, and there's only 2,300 of us to look after it all. So give me a break, will you? We're doing our best. Hey, Casey, if you want to run down there and hold their hands, I'll cook my own burger.
The hell I won't.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, man. No problems. It's just a burger boy.
Yeah, off to night school.
Yeah, man. Night burger school.
Oh, no, man. French Fry College.
Hey, man. Who's gonna cook my breakfast?
Maybe your mama is.
No war here, right? See what it was? Some shirts. All alike. Like colors, you know? We thought you were crew. Some gang on our turf.
What makes you think we ain't?
No, man. You're just the burger boys. Let's go.
Children, no bums, nobody, man, not tonight. Not tonight.
You're blocking my way. About this, man. He'll kick you cross down.